Welcome. Thanks for joining today. So one of my teachers, Eddie, happens to say that we use the chair and really any guide or any prop as a jig to really help organize and align the misalignment within our body. And one of the things that is really powerful with regards to the work that we do in the chair is that the chair really helps to reveal our blind spots. The chair goes right into the places in our body that we can easily avoid in our life. And when we chase the areas that we haven't been attending to, or when we just start to pay attention to what we haven't addressed, to what we haven't attended to, we start to reveal and experience new space within the body, which creates space within the mind. So the way we align our body affects and influences how our mind is aligned. And ultimately, we use the props as a tool, as a jig, to reestablish and reorganize our bodies back to balance, back to steadiness, back to equal length and strength, so the mind can experience a glimpse of that as well. Steadiness, balance, equanimity. So we're going to use a chair today that your chair needs to be a yoga chair. So it needs to be a folding chair. And if you have a bolster or a blanket, please grab that. And just take a moment to arrive. So finding a seat that's comfortable and alert, turn your palms upward on your thighs, gently close your eyes, and right away go inside. Move into a space of deep stillness, observation, where you start to look inside, penetrating through the multidimensional layers of your being as you experience all aspects of the self: physical, mental, emotional, and wisdom. Moving through these layers to simply experience, to connect with the brilliance within yourself, the beauty and brilliance residing in the seat of your heart. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale, relax. More. Smooth inhale. Exhale, completely relax. As you arrive into this moment, into this most auspicious moment from which so many forces came together for this moment to become a living reality. Just recognizing the significance of this moment in time. Acknowledge the significance of this breath that you take, and giving yourself with complete involvement, opening yourself up to 100% being present with what is arising within yourself throughout this practice, throughout this journey, and discovering new space, new modes of response, new perspectives. Inhale, gather your hands in front of your heart center. Exhale, bow your head. Just planting a seed in the field of your heart, a seed that you would like to nourish, tend to. And as you tend to the soil of your being, You create the necessary atmosphere and balance within yourself for the seeds that you plant to blossom, blossoming into this beautiful, fragrant, brilliant being. And on your next exhale, lower your hands to your lap, gently flutter your eyes open. Trace your eyes straight ahead as you look forward. Come to standing and grab your chair, please. Organize your chair at the top of your mat with the seat of the chair facing you. Place your hands on the chair and step back, finding a version of downward dog with the chair. And right away, spread your fingers, press the pads of your fingers down into the chair. Arrange your hands so your middle fingers point straight ahead, grounding the knuckles of your fingers. Slight bend in your knees here. Pull your hip bones back in space and knit your lower ribs in. So aligning your body here in space, becoming aware of your body in space. And right away, turn your presence to your breath. So the alignment of the body, the purpose of aligning the body is ultimately to breathe steadily and evenly through your nose. So you can mentally count your breath, counting the duration of each breath, making the length of your inhale equal to the length of your exhale. And just feel today as you show up for yourself, as you show up onto your mat. Feel what it is that you're feeling today. And just take inventory. Noticing the parts of your body that feel congested. Notice the parts of your body that feel spacious. Notice the quality of energy within your body. Do you feel energized? Do you feel fatigued? Notice your emotions. Are you feeling joyful? Are you feeling uplifted? Or are you feeling a little dull? Are you feeling any worry, any anxiety? And just acknowledge where you are today. So much of this process is learning how to meet ourselves where we are and to navigate the different parts of our minds and bodies with love, with kindness, starting to really use all of the aspects of our being to simply discover the space within that is unmoved, that is untethered and unwavered in this world of constant change. Inhale, step your right foot between the legs of the chair, pivot your left heel down to the floor, and arrange your feet so they're straddling an imaginary line. Press the inner line of your right foot down. Organize your right ankle right above your heel. As you ground your inner right foot, start to tone your right thigh. Pull your right hip bone back. And in this variation of Parsvottanasana, roll your shoulders on your back. So you really feel an engagement between your shoulder blades. Notice when you do that, do you harden the base of your neck? So soften the base of your neck, elongate from the base of your skull to the crown of your head. Steady your eyes on a point that isn't moving. And as you move inward, presence turns towards breath. Counting mentally the duration of each inhale and exhale. Bringing evenness to the breath. Even breath, even mind. So the quality of your breath affects your nervous system. And as we breathe in this samavritti pattern, this equal part breath pattern, you bring equilibrium to your nervous system. Take one more smooth inhale. Pause at the top. Exhale. Pause at the bottom. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, turn your palms so your middle fingers point straight ahead and step back again, downward facing dog. Just explore. Explore the difference between your right and your left leg. Feel the front of your spine, the back of your spine, and arrange your body in such a way that you feel evenness through the skin as the front of your torso lengthens equal to the back of your torso. Inhale, step your left toes between the legs of the chair. Pivot your right heel down, straddling an imaginary line. Press the inner line of your left foot down, organizing your ankle right over your heel, your kneecap points straight ahead. And then start to tone your left quadricep, and without disturbing the weight in your left foot, pull your left outer hip back in space. Press your right outer heel down, and now roll your shoulders towards the back. Feel your shoulder blades as they imprint onto your back ribs, and you'll feel a gentle tone between your shoulder blades. Now notice if you grip the base of your neck, your tongue, or your jaw. Right away, relax the base of the neck, the base of the skull. Release the root of your tongue. Just starting to refine your action in the pose. And it is through this refined action that we develop sensitivity, becoming aware the moment we unconsciously contract. And in that awareness, through that sensitivity, your perception is enhanced. Your ability to really see with clarity the moment as it unfolds. And the possibilities that are available to you when you arrive moment to moment with awareness, the possibilities become limitless. Now you become the maker of your inner experience. No longer subjected to the twists and turns, ups and downs, highs and lows of this ever-changing world. Inhale, open your chest, lift your head. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Again, feel. Discovering new space in your legs, new space in your mind. Feel the presence of the chair beneath your hands. Press your hands equally into the chair, stretching your fingers long from their roots. Gently press the pads of your fingers into the chair. Notice how that energizes your forearms, your underarms. And inhale, step your feet forward. Elongate your spine. Exhale, pause. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your arms up and over your head. Stack your limbs, look up. Exhale, pull your hands down to your heart center. Good. From here, you're going to turn your chair around. If there's a wall available to you, you can use a wall, but you don't have to use a wall. You're going to step in front of the chair and step your left leg through the chair. So using a wall, if you're using a wall, you push your left heel into the wall. So we're coming into a lunge with the chair. Now, if your legs are really short, you may need some extra support under your right foot, maybe a blanket. If your legs are really long, you might need a folded blanket under your hips. Arrange your right knee directly over your heel and fold forward. Straighten your left leg completely. So the work here is in the back leg. Feel the ball of your back foot rooting into the ground. If you're using a wall, push your left heel actively into the wall. And keep awakening the cylinder of your left leg, bringing more space into the back of the leg. Extend through the sides of your waist and find a point gently in front of your eyes to focus on. Steady your eyes. Steady eyes, steady mind. Steady your body. Steady body, steady mind. The alignment of your body affects the alignment of your mind. Begin to refine your experience of alignment, purifying the body, removing any haziness, any dullness, just polishing the mirror, polishing the dust off of the mirror of your body, mind, and heart. Clarifying your awareness. Just feeling how the texture of the breath acts as a vehicle to really cleanse and polish this being. Walk your right foot to the right. So your right heel aligns with the leg of the chair. Take your hands inside your right foot. Keep reaching long through your left leg. Pull your sternum forward. Possibly you rest your belly or your chest on the chair, just depending on your proportions. And again, your eyes are very soft and steady, focusing on a point in front of you that isn't moving. Steady your eyes to steady your mind. Keep the back of your neck nice and long, the back of your skull open. Release any grip in your face. Relax the front of your brain. Supporting yourself in such a way that your system orients to equilibrium. So every system of the body is affected by the state of your nervous system. Your nervous system is ultimately the foundational system for every other bodily function. And so as you breathe in this conscious, deliberate way, equal part breathing, you start to harmonize and equalize the nervous system, returning to homeostasis, returning to a baseline of equilibrium and ease. Inhale, slowly walk your hands up onto the seat of the chair. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. So your right heel is directly under your knee. Straighten your left leg. And now straighten the left leg more. So you push your left heel back in space. Drill your right heel down. Open your chest. Widen your chest cavity. Feel the depth of your breath spreading through your torso, from your lower ribs all the way up to your armpit chest. And then if you want to go deeper, you could take your hands or your arms to the backrest of the chair and maybe slowly and gently guide your lower back ribs toward the backrest of the chair. Notice if you bend your left knee to do this, keep your intelligence, your awareness in your left leg. Inhale very smoothly, breathe in. And exhale, gently breathe out. Slowly, slowly come forward and come out of the position. Stand on your own 2 feet and reflect. Just feeling the energy in your left side, feeling the space. And prepare for the second side. Step your right foot back and organize your body. So if your limbs are shorter, you might place something underneath your left foot. If your legs are longer, you might place a folded blanket on the chair. If you're using a wall, press your right heel into the wall. Press your left heel down. Your left knee is organized directly over the heel. Gently fold forward. Grab the sides of the chair. Now again, the work is really in the back leg. So feel into your back leg. Feel the front of the leg, feel the back of the leg. Notice if one side is longer. And then bring equal length to the front and the back of your leg. Equal space. Ground into your left heel. And without crunching your neck, find a point in front of you that isn't moving. Gently focus your eyes on that point. Turn your presence to your breath, feeling the smooth steadiness of the inhalation and feeling the smoothness of the exhale. Breathing equally. Spreading your breath down into the lower lobes of your lungs. Starting to feel more breath in your back body. Now walk your left foot to the left so your heel aligns with the leg of the chair. Take both hands inside your left foot and pull your sternum forward. Good. As you pull your sternum forward, maybe your belly will rest on the chair. If that's not available to you, it's okay. Not necessary, but press your right heel back. So if you don't have a wall behind your right heel, I want you to imagine that there's a wall there and you're drilling your right heel into that wall. Notice if your jaw and tongue harden. Right away, you bring the light of awareness, you shed the light of awareness on the unconscious blind spots in your body, discovering something new about yourself as you move from the unseen to the seen, as you move from unconscious to conscious. Inhale, slowly come on up. Toe heel your left foot back to the midline. So your left knee is directly over your heel. Once again, push your right heel back into a wall or into an imaginary wall. Use your hands to lift your chest. So you push your hands down and forward, widening your chest cavity. Feel more depth in your chest from the back to the front. So you expand from your kidneys upward into your armpits. Spread your breath through the entire cylinder of your torso. Can you feel your breath touching your lower back ribs? And then if you want to go deeper, take your arms behind you. Lift your chest, lift your chest. Keep your back leg long and strong. Lower belly draws up and in. Relax your jaw. Soften the front of your brain. Release any tension in your tongue. Good. Take one more smooth inhale. Exhale, gently release. Take your hands back to the seat of the chair and slowly walk your right foot forward. Tadasana, standing on your own 2 feet. Feel here from the crown of your head all the way down to the fronts of your heels. Find plum. Just noticing if your tendency is to stand more to the fronts of the feet or to the backs of the heels. And center your weight right over the center of your feet. Center the tip of your pelvic bowl right over your feet. Center the crown of your head right over the center of your pelvic bowl. Good. And then gently release Tadasana. From here, we're going to take Parsvottanasana to a Parsva variation or a Parivrtta twisting variation of Parsva. So step your right foot forward, fold your chair, and place the chair into the thigh creases. Ground your inner right foot, ground your outer left foot. Push the backrest of your chair into your thigh creases to deepen the thigh creases and start to fold forward. Now, keep your arms straight. So I don't want you to fold all the way down. As you straighten the elbows, roll your shoulders on your back and feel an engagement between the shoulder blades. Now notice when you do that, do you harden the base of your neck? So you're constantly searching for action, reaction, cause and effect, focusing on the effect that is born from your effort. And if the reaction is tension, involuntary tension, then right away you replace that involuntary reaction with voluntary response. So you keep your shoulder blades integrated and simultaneously relax the base of your neck, open the base of your skull, soften your eyes. Now take your left hand over to the right side of the chair. So your left hand starts to slide down the legs of the chair and take your right hand up to the backrest of the chair, closer to your right hip. Inhale, lengthen through your trunk. Feel space, front to back, side to side, equal space. And then exhale, slide your left hand down the legs of the chair to turn your left rib cage to the right. Simultaneously push your right hand into the backrest to elevate your chest. Pull your chin gently away from your sternum. Inhale, expand and spread your breath from your kidney line to your armpits. And exhale, you gently turn, you gently twist, erasing any congestion in the ribs. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Both hands on the legs of the chair. Inhale, lengthen. Press down into your inner right foot, outer left foot. Exhale, grounding into this moment, into yourself. Inhale, gently rise up. And exhale, Tadasana. Just reflect. Feel the space in your body. Feel your body in space. And notice the space that your body occupies within space. Switch sides. Step your right foot back. Your feet are straddling an imaginary line. Take the backrest of the chair into your thigh creases. Ground your inner left foot, outer right foot. Organize your left knee straight ahead. Exhale, push the backrest of the chair into your thigh creases to fold forward. Keep your arms straight, arranging your torso parallel to the floor. And just feel the depth of your thigh creases as the chair gently presses into the upper thighs. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back ribs. So you roll your shoulders back, feel right away. If you overdo or if you're aggressive with the action, tension will develop at the base of your neck and skull. So relax the intensity of your effort. Apply yourself. Apply action in the body, which is intelligent, skillful movement, but without tension. Relax your eyes. Release the root of your tongue. Relax your jaw. Soften the front of your brain. And as you apply yourself within this way, you start to explore the depths of your being, your blind spots. Balancing your nervous system, relaxing your nerves, gives you an opportunity to go deeper, to witness and investigate the aspects of your being that have been hidden, the parts of you that you have filed away, experiences that you filed into the recesses of your mind. You can lovingly and kindly begin to explore the subconscious. Take your right hand across the chair to the left legs of the chair. Take your left hand up to the backrest of the chair beside your left thigh. Take a smooth inhalation. Capture more space through your torso, back to front, side to side, spreading your breath. Exhale, gently turn to the left, sliding your right hand down the legs of the chair. Simultaneously press your left hand into the backrest to elevate your chest. Again, search for tension born from your efforts. Right away, when you notice tension, you replace it with ease. So just skillfully navigating through this game of life, through the dance within yourself, the dance of effort and release. And then slowly come back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Pause, ground into your feet. Feel the steadiness of your feet against the floor. And from that steadiness, inhale, rise. Exhale, reflect. Standing on your own 2 feet, Tadasana, look straight ahead. Soft eyes as your eyes recede back into the sockets. Good. Open your chair. Turn the chair so the backrest of the chair is facing you, and place a blanket on your chair. Good. And then you're going to use a bolster for this next position. So we're going to arrange the frontal hip bones on the bolster. So the pubic bone is off the bolster, the frontal hip bones are on the bolster. It looks like this. So you'll have to do some netty here, some trial and error to explore how far away you need to be. But as I place my pelvis on the bolster, you're going to drag the skin of your lower belly upward. So your pubic bone slides off the bolster. And then you'll place your upper arms on the chair, and you'll stretch your legs nice and long. So your legs are active here. Your legs can be a little bit wider than your hips. And then I'd like for you to widen the backs of your legs laterally from the inside out. So you really feel space across the hamstring. Stretch your legs long and press down into your upper arms. Articulating a back bend here. Good. Look straight ahead. Your eyes can remain softly open, or you can gently close your eyes. Stretch your legs. Breathe evenly in and out. Energizing on the inhalation and relaxing on the exhalation. The inhalation is the sympathetic side of the breath. This is the side of the breath that excites, uplifts, elevates. And the exhalation is the parasympathetic side of the breath, relaxing, the settling, the grounding side of your nervous system. Feel your breath in equal parts. Keep stretching your legs. Notice when they want to collapse. Move your tailbone down and in. And exhale. Release your thighs. Ground your hands. Inhale. And exhale. Sit back. Adho Mukha Virasana. Your elbows can be on the bolster, keeping the underline of your arms open. Reach forward for the legs of the chair. Sink your hips back in space. Good. And relax your upper back down towards the front of your chest. Very good. And now slowly and gently rise up. Move your bolster off to the side. And you're going to fold up your mat and place your mat on the chair. So, fold your mat twice. And then place your mat on your chair. So the clean edge fold of the mat aligns with the seat of the chair. And you're going to step through the backrest of the chair. So step one foot through and then the other. Now, for simplification purposes, we're not using a strap, but if you have a strap, you're welcome to put a strap around your thighs, right above your knees, hip width apart. So the strap is just going to keep your thighs hip width apart. Now, if you don't have a strap accessible, you really have to maintain consciousness in the thighs, keeping your thighs parallel to each other and your knees hip width apart. So we're going to go in steps. Okay, the first step when you lay back is going to be to arrange the base of the neck, C7, so you can palpate. If you just lightly touch your fingers to your neck and slide your fingers down your neck, you'll feel that there's a vertebra that sticks out quite a lot more than the others, okay? That's the cervical 7th vertebra, okay? So that vertebra is going to be in the first step on the seat of the chair. Then you'll go a little further, second step, just right below the top of the shoulder blade. So as we slide down, you're going to be pulling the skin of your shoulder tops down your back. The third step, you're going to stop right above the tip of the shoulder blade. And then the fourth step, you'll stop right below the tip of the shoulder blade. Okay, so we're going to segment this work. Grab the back of the chair. Roll your shoulders on your back. So you already feel this strong imprint of your shoulder blades on your back ribs, and lay back on the chair. Now, when you lay back, you're gonna have to pull your buttocks off of the seat of the chair. So the first part of this, your shoulders are on the seat, your buttocks is off the seat. You're going to press your hands into the backrest and lift your hips to slide until C7, the base of your neck, is on the edge of the seat. And then drill your heels strongly into the floor to lift your hips up. Remember, if you're not using a strap, you really have to squeeze your legs in, keeping your femurs parallel. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Your hands are still on the backrest of the chair, and you should feel traction in your neck here. Base of the neck on the chair. Traction in your neck as your head hangs. Feel the lift of your hips. Even here, breathe smoothly in. Breathe smoothly out. And your legs should tire faster than anything else. So you're really using the backs of your legs, the base of your glutes, to lift your hips. Now, slide one step further. So you pause right below the top of the shoulder blade. Yeah. So right below the spine of the scapula, you pause. And as you slid, the skin of your upper shoulder gets pulled down away from your neck. Keep drilling your heels into the floor. Lift your sitting bones, strengthening the backs of your legs. So you're really using the posterior chain. Breathe smoothly. Experience ease through your breath. Your breath calms your nerves, even in challenge, even in intensity and difficulty. You always have your breath to return to balance you, to bring you back in. Slide a little bit further. Now you pause with the tip of the shoulder blade. You're right above the tip of the shoulder blade. Your hands could either cross on your belly, drill your heels down, lift your buttocks up. So even though now your butt might be more in line with the seat, your butt is light against the seat. So it's not just collapsing into the chair. You're still using the backs of your legs. I'm shaking. My body is shaking because the back of my legs and glutes are working. Okay? And then slide a little further. So now find your sweet spot right below the shoulder blades. At least that's my sweet spot. There may have been another point that was your sweet spot. Now your glutes are probably more on the chair and you have a little more support. So your legs aren't working as hard as they were before, but you're still engaging your glutes and your hamstrings here. Let the chair open your chest as you curl over the chair. And now you have a couple choices. You can either keep your hands on your belly, or you could reach your arms over your head. If your hands don't touch the floor, you could place your hands on a bolster. Keep hugging your thighs towards each other, especially if you're not using a strap around your thighs. You have to deliberately hug the legs in. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, and marinate here. Smooth, even breathing to relax your nerves. Soften the front of your brain. Watch any knee-jerk reactions that you may have as the postures reveal. Revealing any involuntary, unconscious patterns, habits, tendencies. Okay, grab the back of the chair to come out. Your knees are bent. Lead with your chest, not with your head. So you push your elbows down into the seat and lift your chest up. Head lifts last. And just pause. Fold your arms. Sit upright. Find plumb here. From your tail to your crown. Look straight ahead. Soften your eyes. Soften your brain. And then slide back just a little bit so you can arrange your heels around the legs of the chair. So you might have to remove your strap. Take your right hand to the seat. Take your left hand to the backrest. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, turn and twist. Inhale, lift your chest. Wide collarbones here. Bend your right elbow out to the side. And exhale, turn and twist. Feel when you bend the elbow out to the side, how it opens the back of the armpit. Inhale. Root to rise through the cylinder of your spine. Exhale, gently turn. Inhale. Spread your breath through your torso. Exhale, gently turn. Now, maintain the revolution in your chest. And then turn your head. Look over your left shoulder. And breathe. Keep twisting your chest to the right as you gaze to your left. Feel the breath spread through your back ribs. Good. And exhale. Unwind. Pause. Switch sides. Take your right hand to the backrest. Take your left hand behind you. Inhale, ground down to rise up. Fill the cylinder of your spine three-dimensionally in 360 degrees. And exhale, start to turn, start to twist. Keep your left elbow bent slightly outward. So your left armpit is open, the back of your armpit is wide. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, gently rise up through the cylinder of your torso. Exhale, gently twist. Inhale. Exhale, turn. Inhale, rising. Exhale, turn. Keep your chest revolving to the left. And now turn your head to the right. And keep breathing into your lower back waist. Spreading your breath from the lower lobes of your lungs all the way up to the apex of the lungs. Good. And exhale. Gently release. Come out of the chair. And you'll unfold your mat. Place your mat back on the ground. Preparing now for Salamba Sarvangasana, supported shoulder stand. So you'll place the chair closer to one edge of the mat, one side of the mat. Then you'll place your bolster on the mat. So the bolster is right in alignment with the edge of your mat. And then you'll take your blanket and unfold it, placing it on the seat of the chair. Now, if you have an extra blanket, you can also place it on the backrest of the chair. That just cushions the backrest of the chair so you have some softness behind the legs. If you've never done this, watch. Take a seat on the chair. Take your legs over the backrest of the chair. Slide your hips under the backrest so you're laying on the chair. And then slide back, grabbing the lower legs of the chair until your shoulders rest upon the bolster. Then take your arms and thread them inside the legs of the chair, reaching for the back legs. Roll your shoulders underneath you. So you're right on your shoulder tops. Your head is on the floor. And as you straighten your knees, you want to, again, empower the back line of your legs to lift your sitting bones up towards the backs of your knees and heels. And this opens the front of your pelvis. So the entire front body is open. Turn your gaze inward. And begin to observe the smooth, steady, even flow of your breath. Equal part breathing. Mentally count the duration of your inhale and exhale. And find a gentle pause in between each breath. Keep working the back line of your legs. Lift your pubic bone. So your sitting bones lift towards the backs of your knees. Keep your left leg on the backrest of the chair. And slowly point your right toes. Very slowly take your right leg away from the backrest. Reaching your right toes behind your head. Straighten your right knee. Internally rotate your left leg. Breathe gently through your nose. Maintaining equal part breathing. Relax the front of your brain. Let it recede back into the skull. Exhale, release your right leg to the backrest. Your right leg straight. Point your toes and slowly remove your left leg from the chair. Reach your left toes. Wind your head. Open the back of the knee. Internally rotate your right leg. Exhale. Release your left foot back down. Lift your sitting bones once again, moving your tailbone into your body. Your pubic bone rises. Take a few more even breaths. Relax your tongue and your jaw. Soften your eyes. And now gently release your arms from underneath the chair. You're going to continue to slide yourself down all the way until your hips are on the bolster. Your tailbone is off the bolster. So you might have to slide the bolster and your body back a little bit. And then you may even have to lift the chair up and move it away from you a tad. So when you place your legs on the chair, the backs of your knees are in the edge of the seat. So your legs aren't at 90 here. There is an angle to your thighs. Your tailbone is right off the bolster. And then just begin with your arms out, equal distance away from your torso, palms turn up, close your eyes. And now we're going to retain the breath at the top of the inhale. And at the bottom of the exhale, we'll hold the breath in emptiness out. So you'll inhale for a count of 4. Pause for a count of 4. Exhale, a count of 4. Pause, a count of 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4. Pause for 4. Exhale for 4. Pause for 4. Inhale for 4. Pause for 4. Exhale for 4. Pause for 4. Continue on your own. Allow your breath to become natural and effortless. Let go of manipulating the breath and simply be in the natural flow of your breath. Relax your body completely. Be with the energy, the sensations and feelings that are present. Inhale smoothly through your nose. Exhale all of your air. Bring your attention to your fingers and toes as you gently wiggle the fingers and toes. Nod your head side to side. And bend your knees. Pull them up into your chest. Roll to your right side. Just slide the bolster out from underneath you. Rest on your side with your knees pulled in. And then use your left hand, keeping your head very heavy. Relax, disrupting your relaxation as little as possible. Press up. Your head will lift last. And find a very simple cross-legged posture. Sitting upright with a comfortable and alert spine. Gather your palms. Remember the seed you planted. And as you show up for yourself moment to moment, as you move through this life with moment to moment awareness, you can continuously tend to the soil of your being. And as you tend to the soil of your being, you create the necessary atmosphere and condition within yourself to experience this life in its totality, exactly the way that you want to experience it within yourself, no matter what is happening. If things are going your way or not, if you are challenged, if you feel struggle, if things start going your way, no matter what is happening within yourself, you can be exactly as you want to be. That is 100% yours, and that is 100% your responsibility. Bow your head with gratitude. Namaste.